Here's the thing, we are perpetual thinkers. Our brain is hyper-vigilant, that it's always perceiving and seeking the things that are worrisome and troublesome for ourselves. And one of the major signs of anxiety disorder is overthinking. It is the excessive thought that you have in your mind. Our mind starts to weave our interactions and emotions. It creates patterns, and these patterns generate more and more thoughts, and we end up in a negative loop. That's why you should never ever construct your actions on small thoughts and emotions.
Any second now, it will all be over. It's over right now. No, it's some people are on the bench, they think it's all over. It isn't.
Let me ask you this, man. What is a peak? An obstacle? Point of occurrence that you must overcome? To us, it's nothing. I'll tell you that much, man. We just go on this, man. Keep up. We go. Yeah.
I don't climb to reach a peak. I rise cause my nature is elevation. Got you stuck on my lines, I'll hold you in the conversation. Sparking interest like a blunt tip, blazing a flip, saving. Sit catered, sipping a fifth, you know the rest. It's a mellow maniac, y'all a cellophane rap. What's a gallon to a flask, fuck a flash in a pan. I've been cooking for a decade plus with a special touch. Letting battle cries sing through an elephant tusk. Know what the deal is, you know I drop lessons on the daily, looking extra fresh. God was feeling sexy when she made me, I'm blessed, you didn't know? Your bro got a flow so cold, they thought I wrote this rhyme by pissing in the snow. I go all in, me and Khan climb while you crawling. You ain't fly, you in the sky cause you falling. I chose to go the distance, better know just what the difference is. Cause like a flower in the sky, I rose above your influence.
Hey, you know it's us, aim for the crown, feel it open up. Fuck the pain, spark the flame, then we close it shut. Build the karma, imparted armor, then pull it up. Show enough trust, y'all, let's know what put up. We gon' climb till we fly, y'all, we patient to beat. Pacing at the speed of light, we ain't waiting to beat. On par with the stars, but we cold to the touch, so pull it up. Trust, y'all, there's no one put up. Shit, I move a mountain with my mind's eye. Walk this fine line of God's mirror and wise guy. Overstressing, I'm holding peace with the coldest stare. Planting gardens while constantly breathing solar flares. Caught up overthinking settings, though they piecing ya. How am I even stressing these pieces? I move with meteors. Y'all changing to make a profit. I'm pacing on with the profits. Too far to reach to stop it. I'm chasing tails of the comets. Plastic rappers needing hazmats to pass it back. T-Rex sits on whack cats that act Mac. Lock your lady, that's Catwoman, the bad bat. Once I'm in the stretching the floodgates, no pass backs. But I'ma kick it, rust the aura with no descriptions. You're running circles while we be holding the pole position. Boasting but know the mission, coasting with cold precision. Ghost to the hopeless bitch shit, hoping you know the issue. You know it's us, aim for the crown, feel it open up. Fuck the pain, spark the flame, then we close it shut. Build the karma, imparted armor, then pull it up. Show enough trust, y'all, let's know what put up. We gon' climb till we fly, y'all, we patient to beat. Pacing at the speed of light, we ain't waiting to beat. On par with the stars, but we cold to the touch, so pull it up. Trust, y'all, there's no what put up.
What that allowed me to do is focus very, very intensely on things for a very, very long period of time. So that's how I got good at climbing. You know, like I said, I wasn't the most talented. I was just the one who was willing to beat my head against the wall for the longest period of time until I actually got it done.
Talking to the stars, conversations with constellations, ride with us, go outside for this one, check, conquistadors use stars to travel the globe. Wise men use them as a map to navigate the soul. I don't read newspapers and I don't follow horoscopes. I know there's principles that symbolize life as we know. 12 signs on the chart, 12 months in a year. 12 numbers on the clock, let the cycles be clear. 4 elements divided by 12, that's 3 of each. Water bound to earth, fire bound to air that we breathe. These relationships maintain the basis of our destiny. Our prior steps will define our next legacy. Your history, your water breeds a thirst for earth. From birth to hearse, a man's curse to search. Gotta walk each hall to be whole. As for where you need to grow, ask the stars, they know. And don't forget, as we're on the rock, spinning in space but still standing, man seeks the absolute, life's just trying to find a balance. But I'm just talking to the stars. I'm just talking to the stars. I'm just talking to the stars. They say one day I'll go far, far. I'm just talking to the stars. Yeah, I'm just talking to the stars. Talking to the stars. I wish upon a.
First of all, I wanna thank you for giving all of these heartbeats and breakthroughs, for placing me in this moment upon the ground I stand. Not like I could change a thing, but now I understand. Perfect placement of hardships to change the mind. Once I come to realization, crows and ravens fly. When I feel I'm coming stronger too soon, it all comes together, talking to the face of the moon. Contemplating these terrors, they hit too close to home, and wondering if placebo is simply overgrown. I stop wishing I'm manifesting my greater good, but I can't be stressing the journey, the steps are overlooked. You cause a greater conflict when you fight the plan, realizing you're sparking stars in the palm of hand. And all the balances that fight for the hope, I could will never be afraid of dark nights of the soul, so let's go.
But I'm just talking to the stars. I'm just talking to the stars. I'm just talking to the stars. They say one day I'll go far, far. I'm just talking to the stars. Yeah, I'm just talking to the stars. Talking to the stars. I wish upon a.
Astrology went hand in glove with these hermetic principles. It emerged as the mainstay of the civilized world, transcending all cultures. Destiny of man, symbol of the microcosm, was written clearly in the positioning of the stars in their constellation.
Yeah. Alright. I let it sink and I swerve and I grow, but still festers and burns and I learn and it's gone. I let it go when it's gone. As it comes back, I remember the path is just that, then I'm back and it's gone. I let it go when it's gone.
Yo, when I'm quiet, people tell me I'm boring. When I speak my mind, they try to say I'm annoying. Everyone wanna be heard, but nobody wanna listen. I kick it with the rhythm, go to sleep in the morning, I'm managing. Hard to know what I should challenge or accept. I guess I'll accept my challenges. Act like I'm balancing, off tilt, fall on my grill. Gotta be real, bad choices are a part of me still. I learned to live with it, but honestly I don't know what angers me more, the fact you don't care or the fact that you act like you give a shit. Shit, ain't no safe place to run. They'll punish you for your hatred and hate you for your love. Rain on your parade to try to shame you with the sun. Build you up just to break you down to crumbs. But it's my fault for thinking that I need them. Desire for acceptance drowns the call for freedom. I
let it sink and I swerve and I grow, but still festers and burns and I learn and it's gone. I let it go when it's gone. As it comes back, I remember the path is just that, then I'm back and it's gone. I let it go when it's gone. Yeah, and while that's much easier said than done, persistence and consistency, and that's about all I can say besides just get it, son. I'm flying right outside the box and using norm, so I can't stress on my singing with damaged vocal cords. Here's a blunt and some coffee, I hope you like it, Jack. Cause yo, I'm sick of these veils, hail to the highest steps. I walk the roads that they've been meant to be. Just been killing with realer and iller symphonies. And once I made the decision, it's like the path became. Even thought to put it down, but no, I can't stray. Nah, the reaction is key. Recognize the composer folding the meaning of we. That's why I choose to sit and face it, that's the basis of these. And just now, I know the growth of it, I hold it in peace. But see, I can't speak on everything, y'all take what you need. We're all just energy, y'all, and deserve to believe. But still it sinks and I swerve and I grow, but still festers and burns and I learn and it's gone. I let it go when it's gone. As it comes back, I remember the past is just that. Then I'm back and it's gone. I'll let it go when it's gone. I call it freedom.
So let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado.
You got it right there, man.
Whole lot of quotables. Whole lot of memories.
Hey yo, mind full of quotables, soul full of jewels. We know where we are, digging my heart and find gold. Jody's hands ain't for holding you. We know what to do with microphones. Leave that speaker alone. I'll kick a flow with two. Mind full of quotables, soul full of jewels. We know who we are, digging my heart. That's pure gold. Joe, my home is the vocal booth. Matter of fact, fuck a microphone. The acapella alone could put a hole in you. Oof. Oof. They didn't understand my origin. Presence alone could fuck you up. It's like my origin. Watch me score again. I shouldn't have to explain the point. Lack common sense. Your mind's a sackage away your coins. I spit the truth, it's indivisible. Like my neighbors run a school, I live by principles. Don't ask me where I'm at, all you need to know is I'm on. The flow is blue bonnet, call it butter or margarine, my godness. You ain't never seen a light so rare. I shine and exemplify the statement, life ain't fair. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm just a blip on the radar. It's typical for cats to wanna kick it in the quasar. I kick a rhyme and kill the titans who clash. An acapella burns your entire staff. You can't ignite the ash, but I'ma breathe life till I'm ashes. Boxing match on the way to a funeral, I fight to the casket. Mind full of quotables, soul full of jewels. We know where we are, digging my heart and find gold. Jody's hands ain't for holding you. We know what to do with microphones. Leave that speaker alone. I'll kick a flow with two. Mind full of quotables, soul full of jewels. We know who we are, digging my heart. That's pure gold. Joe, my home is the vocal booth. Matter of fact, fuck a microphone. The acapella alone could put a hole in you.
To turn the word to a media. Oppenheim, my phenomenon since the fetus, bruh. Blindside the mind's eye, my vibe's title. I fly by, I find rhyme with mind's idle. Sighting through my cycles, but borderline and psycho. It's grind, and high time for live Michael. I find a flip and throw a kick and snare, and then that's all she wrote. Flow about as nasty as straight shit with a charcoal. About that, it's really all up in my head. I still ain't seen a decent releasing from what's been dead. Yo, the lesson's bred. A better day, so I embrace the pain. But I'm getting tired of talking about it. I'll make a way. Fuck a premise, my essence is like descending bombs. And hold your lady, the stroke will give her the menopause. Reach through your aura like a needle or sword. Heart of a blues man bleeds at the core. With a motherfucking mind
full of quotables, soul full of jewels. We know where we are, digging my heart and find gold. Jody's hands ain't for holding you. We know what to do with microphones. Leave that speaker alone. I'll kick a flow with two. Mind full of quotables, soul full of jewels. We know who we are, digging my heart. That's pure gold. Joe, my home is the vocal booth. Matter of fact, fuck a microphone. The acapella alone can put a hole in you.
Leave my speakers alone, I'll put a hole in.
Kick a hole in the speaker, pull a plug, then not jet.
Yo, if you ain't taking notes, you better run this shit back.
Write that shit down one time.
One more time.
Quotables, man. Do this shit all day. hip-hop. I just wanna take a moment to say rest in peace to a few of the fallen legends that we lost in the past year, man. Rest in peace to MF Doom, the super villain king. Rest in peace to DMX, Rough Rider. Rest in peace to Gifted Gab, Biz Marquis, Shock. Rest in peace to Black Rob. Rest in peace, yo. This chorus was inspired off that Can I Live shit. Can I live? Yeah, without those love, yo. What's the word? All these rhymes inside me, what's the word? Will these lines define me, what's the word? Stillness and noun, action, a verb. Properly spelled, let the magic be heard, yo, what's the word? All these rhymes inside me, what's the word? My life in these lines I'm scribing, what's the word? Put it on paper, let it emerge. Stillness and noun, the action, a verb, yo, what's the word?
Been taking laps of my own realm, finding balance, it's all hell, but all well. Yeah, I place a brick with every step I take. I'm finally here in the mix, I feel it taking shape. I feel the flip and let it open me. Should keep it flowing, but I've been focused on potency. Man, it's got me trying to find direction, start to executing and explaining my conceptions, but spheric expansion's all connected and had me running around with tracing forgot to mention. If I could stop the negativity and dwelling past all these rappers be gas, trying to pedal for last. Hey yo, I'll chill, I'm just saying these fakers make to be real. Yo, I'm writing my life, I gotta ask what's the deal. Hey yo, flow so dope, you gon' have to put the needle down. Rhythm is extension itself, now I'm just leaking sound. I ain't hating on the box, but I'm breaking out. The cream will rise, I can chase it now. Coming with that raw shit. Smooth's how we use the views, the saw grooves or the blues if you so choose. I write my rhymes upon stone like the best of them do. I make a rapping John Doe, feel like Bell's beef stew. Hey yo, man, I can follow that up. Nah.
Yo, what's the word? All these rhymes inside me, what's the word? Will these lines define me, what's the word? Stillness and now, action, a verb. Properly spelled, let the magic be heard. Yo, what's the word? All these rhymes inside me, what's the word? My life in these lines I'm scribing, what's the word? Put it on paper, let it emerge. Stillness and noun, the action of verb. Yo, what's the word? Had my time, I had my first seed before my nuts dropped. Incredible rhymes from the mind of a genius without enough props. One-stop shop, on beats I birth greatness like fetus. Could only write once a week cause I always leave myself speechless. I've probably grown, head used to be lost in the zone. Was a stone philosopher, trying to find the philosopher's stone. Y'all stop, dropping rope, my projects unfold. I'm not a prophet, I'm a prophecy shown. Walking with a pocket full of poems. I'm the farthest from any object known, never been. Music heals my soul, I eat my beats cause you know I like to taste my own medicine. Stair climbing with mat in the hand, I had to step my game up. Y'all change up for the pay cut, I just upgrade and never stay stuck. I write from a place too sacred to say, but all I'ma say, pray on my downfall 5 times a day. It still ain't never gonna phase us, the true and living. And while y'all try to pray for power, I pray for the wisdom to not abuse all the power I've been given. Sincerely, got romantic a couple times, but that just left me hopeless. The growth of my message turned to an empty vessel that left me scopeless. I know that God got my back no matter what lies ahead. I am the truth, the challenge is not to believe the lies ahead. This that coke so pure, whiter than William Boker. Writing to fill my soul first, dynamite to the cold earth. Dynamite to a coal mine, alchemized to a gold verse. What's the word? Let me know. Word. Yo, what's the word? All these rhymes inside me, what's the word? Will these lines define me, what's the word? Stillness and now, action, a verb. Properly spelled, let the magic be heard. Yo, what's the word? All these rhymes inside me, what's the word? My life in these lines I'm scribing, what's the word? Put it on paper, let it emerge. Stillness and noun, the action, a verb. Yo, what's the word?
I chose so many favorite songs. I wrote a song. What's the word?
I like when I leave you. If you don't mind. Ladies, gentlemen, everybody, propose a toast. Come on.
This gets me in the zone just being over here, man. Yeah.
You know it's good to have you back, dog.
Cheers, my brother.
Cheers, G.
Yeah. It's fucking beautiful, bro. Yeah. Okay. I know that time's healing all wounds, but my perception of time's skewed. I see its cause through the force fact. You can't get lost forging your path. Feel the source as I soar past. Can't fear the storms in the forecast. And yo, I learn as I go. Revival will find inside and find growth. Looking back past a few steps is bliss. Understand, not overdwell on what you miss, shit. It's Soul Mike on that monk type. I focus cooking and chiseling until it's done right. Best I could do is better next time. Casually wrecked, but yo, I'm just fine. There's too many levels that I just must find. Keep my mind on my business, ain't got enough time. Let's pick it back up to warp speed. Remember the pot's on and proceed. I done been lost up in my head, man. Bouncing from best man to less than. Seems I found my world of illusions. Stares into self and snare me bare truth in. While I ain't striving to see the signs inside, I learned to live life with mind, divine movement. That's why I take it by day now. Trying to escape now, but take now. Finally start to see through the patterns. Awareness is really all it is, but some carrots. And if you care, then there's no choice. You shouldn't stress finding your voice. It's hard not to stay vigil through the conquest. I raise my glass, telling cheers to the process.
Yo, it's cheers to the process. You know the mindset. We take pros and cons, turn them to content. We put truth in the track, now let it digest. Let the glass clean, let your mind rest. Cheers to the process. You know the mindset. We the illest alive and I'm beyond blessed. Yo vibe, I think you got the perfect concept. Here's to the process. Cheers to the process. Put your glass up, toast to the walls. You had to hammer through the mic check. 1, 2, don't stop, I'm proud of you. Uphill battles and downhill could be a challenge too. Pump your brakes fast before you crash into the avenue. On days like this, I think about the process. Hindsight 2020, I guess, but it gave me vision. All that dirt on my window, but when I cleared it off, I saw things different. Let you process the image. Everything ain't all good, but that ain't bad. It's all good, I'm grateful for what I have. No fear, I stand up for what I know. No lie, sometimes I get tired though. One time for your mind, but keep it raw. What I earn, I seem to love it more. What I'm denied shows me what I need. I'm learning how to let things be. You better listen to the facts that I spit. No time for bullshitting with it. Find beauty in the ugly truth like she could still get it. I'm so sensitive. Pricks wanna see if my skin's thick, they pricking it. Quick with it, I'm flipping it. The versatile rhyme. I wish you peace of mind if nothing else. Know all the knowledge in the world will make you love yourself. Why do I love so deeply the pain that I hate so much? I feel a weight on my shoulders, but hey, it ain't so much. Cheers to the process. You know the mindset. We take pros and cons, turn them to content. We put truth in the track, now let it digest. Let the glass clink, let your mind rest. Cheers to the process. You know the mindset. We the illest alive and I'm beyond blessed. Yo vibe, I think we got the perfect concept. Here's to the process. Cheers to the process. Cheers. Live energy. Go, let's go. Live energy. Let's go, let's go. Live energy. Yo, live energy. Now that you mine, let me have your attention one time.
Glasses up, now get your butts, lighters, and glasses up right now.
Earplugz.
This is a public service announcement.
You know what time it is.
Get the fuck up.
Live energy. Live energy. Live energy. Yo, live energy. And yo, that man reborn from the acid, drop 45 classics. Nothing but Illmatic. You rappers is a long way from Kansas. You know what I do to the canvas. Pull out the blade, paint the red splashes. Head crack mathematics. You can't fathom the way I drink enough captain to sink the Titanic. Chinky eyes slanted cause I keep it gigantic. Blunt for the road, feel the puff in my soul. Now I pass it. The gas I don't fuck with no more. Been a minute since I fucked with a show. But still I got that live energy. And it's stuck in my soul. Can't fuck with it, but come on. Fuck with me though. I'ma keep it a buck. I keep my ducks in a row.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let's go.
I want to give a special shout out to Thunderous Mantys.
Yeah,
Mighty Rhythmatic for blessing this track with us.
Conduit.
Oh, the Earplugz.
Rise again.
Fucking set it off like this. sir. So one time for your truth, I'm a grind till I'm blending both the mind and the booth. I'm a project, constantly redefining the perfection. How you gon' fuck with the gods if not reflection? You lost, man, probably writing rhymes with stencil. Why this mic in my hand, fusing blood and emerald? Shouldn't even try to climb if one rhyme can end you. How you even trying to speak? You surrounded by generals. And know it's dark, I can see brothers, but sorta, it's just aura, I don't see colors. Turn the stage to an all-fly zone, no standing, shit those eyes inside and make it shake your programming. Burner had to push the pedal further, now the tide's rush. Thankful for the signs, but this time is a construct. Taking MCs for a ride as I go step. Just divine on your minds like they mow wells.
We was made for it, top to bottom. I'm solid, I block any shot you call it and rock a spot like a stadium. Juggernaut to the jugular, content rot to the cranium. Baka rock in the pocket, I drop a bomb on your flock. It's the Oppenheimer on pages. Great as soon as two phrases blend. Fuck a grade, you can rate it from 8 to 10. And faith is forsaking the presence when we pay for the sin. Don't be mocking my low tide and try to ride the wave again. While you hating on the fly, 6 folks, slick boaster. Pop the top off a bottle, chop the top off a poacher. And if the times get heavy like Clint rollers, I'll be here to help you pick it up like when Lent's over. Still broken but growing through the scars. There's no dreams where we're from, just a boulevard of broken hearts. Must the show go on? Before COVID they wore a mask too fast. Running from truth like 40-yard dash, hard last when you see me coming. Honored the past but no falling backs, I'ma keep it up with beat the buzzer, be conducting each one, teach one. No thinking of it, it don't matter who you are, just gotta keep it 100.
Yo. If you want something, gotta make it known. I told the universe I want peace in my home, so I sacrifice strife with the demons that I hold. Turns out a lot of homies leave me alone, huh? You are the company you keep, I got nunchucks on me every day that I leave. I'm the skinny cat, we are Siamese, no fitted cap. People show love like I don't know where the string attached. Sip sparkling wine by myself, the only company I need is the pearls in my shell. Fuck what you heard, people's word is a bell. Personal hang-ups keep you hurting yourself, cool. They don't want Mantys on his worst day, like white woke people with plastic on Earth Day. Bob Tyson killed the beat with the ricin'. Thun laid the white sheet over it, lifeless. Rise again, sat on the horizon, been shining. We the gold on a cold day, cold to a diamond. From the messenger to scroll who trade hands for assignment. It's gravitational pull that holds the alignment. It's against nature to fight it. The flight can be attained through science. Some questions have answers in silence. Sometimes I ain't even try to find it.
Rhythm automatic, step up closer, feel the Abbott. Link it up, I got the bandwidth. Moving fast, I leave the stranded. Created out of madness, so happens I am the balance. Divine, imagine as it's managed. Turn the clock to a canvas, paint into what happened. The gasoline, masterfully I'm baddest to mind, sharpest against you, habit of mine. Intertwine, luck and grind, shit talk, kick to the side. What they stumble to define, brighter side of why we die. Never simply comply, appetite vicious, only a bite. Monster eating the sky, how I manage the mic. Elevating the tide, I'll rise, no surprise. It shows on mine, glow beyond the horizon. Look upon and go blind. Denial, a child, most idols I have outshine. Smoke kind, give thanks, no debate. I'll traverse crime. In my infancy, your prime, novice as a scribe. Master every time, practice over pride, enhance my design. I'll recline when death and I talk life, rung above nice. Surprised at who's raising the price, have you jumping like lice. Got your girl screaming, Jesus Christ, this game locked up tight. Clinched like a vice, swing the leftover hand, that's a night. Yo.
Enough of the talking, huh? Let's go, right now! Let's hear crazy! Out of your mind? Calm down.
It's over. It's over. I don't care. No one dresses up like a mime. It embarrasses me.
You ain't gon' see me get too excited, cause I'm always one cloud away, one cloud away from rainy days. When I see a clear horizon, I know I still gotta watch out for the lightning, cause it's always one cloud away, and one cloud away, yeah, all can change.
I hit the beat like hurricane rain and cause a motherfucking blackout. I'm back now. When I started this rap, knew what I wanted to say. Change was a subject, but it was subject to change. In the middle of my mind, see hailstorms resembling the wind that'll make the b-ball hit the rim again. Snap back, no hat, torture is next. My joy crashed like emotional wreck. You better watch your step, it's hazardous to get caught in opinions of those around us. And my attachment to your love makes me lose it soon as I grab for it. Sorta like my own worst enemy, too hesitant to celebrate my victories. But it me? I swear to God, somebody's playing tricks on me. Yet the only thing it can attack is identity. They say observe the clouds without getting involved, but when you gotta dodge a fucking tornado, it's hard. Hey yo, that's why no matter how blue the sky is, you ain't gon' see me get too excited. Cause I'm always one cloud away, one cloud away from rainy days. When I see a clear horizon, I know I still gotta watch out for the lightning. Cause it's always one cloud away, cause I'm one cloud away, yeah, all can change.
With each peak, there's a drop with it. If you begging for a stop, you stop winning. Patient prayer through the suffering and breakthrough. Once you find that peace, it ain't nothing there. A simple beauty in the balance. Gotta take a loss to appreciate the challenge. It's hard to see that fear is really power. Envisioning the sun while I'm pacing through the showers. Awaken with the mind state to believe. While my anxiety stating, hold up, waiting, let's see. Saw me stagnant with that slow growth. Patiently pieced, I'm ecstatic. Like a soul that's found a vessel to breathe. When I feeling fear, I piece this passion for not. I take a step back, relax, collect my thoughts. Bringing fire to snow, just revising my glow. Bluish gray sky, never too high, too low. That's why
no matter how blue the sky is, you ain't gon' see me get too excited. Cause I'm on one cloud away, one cloud away from rainy days. No matter how dark the night is, I know I still gotta keep mind of the light in. Though it's only one cloud away, and one cloud away, yeah, all can change.
It's one cloud, that's all it is.
I see blue skies ahead of me, but I can't get too comfortable though. Cause I know it's only one cloud. Gotta watch my back, gotta stay ready. I know shit can change quick. I wish I could trust the skies, but where we come from, the weather's bipolar. Shit can change quick. Rainy days, sunny days, all in the same day. Thunderstorms, sun showers,
sunshine,
all of that. Just watch out.
Turning stage to embers, trying to make you see the flames that'll make us endless. Make other MCs cast and crumble, make them scared to get stomped out if they acting humble. To make them feel this shit is tasteless, understand that we some greatness. Make you learn and think through some rhyme and singing, but I can't make you do a fucking thing, man. I just hope I can spark a shift in thought. Best way to be found is simply getting lost. The only thing I preach is to conquer self. Finally realizing my smile and that health is wealth. If you could only lend an ear and listen, CE syllable S, I know y'all find the mission. Replace the ink with the blood and I proceed to peace. Self-reflection is the seed and that seed is me. And one rock drop colossus, trying to keep a pace of unconscious conscious. Love and laughter is my remedy. If you can't, that's part of your path, I must let it be. And one must always keep a selfishness. How much you choose is you, but yo, it helps this shit. Either way, it's different shades of a karmic debt. In that balance, you need them both, and I've always slept. Keep that hunger, but rest when needed be. When you walk in that line of beast and decency, give it everything when you're able to. But like a star burning out, is that sustainable? Now if you make up your mind, then you gon' make the time. And once this music's a part of you, it's a natural grind. After a while, the goal is gone, you're just out to climb. Not a jack of all trades, but I'll mastermind. But I'll mastermind.
Expression of a very special primal energy, and when they combine to make words, they hold all the secrets of the universe.
All these letters, all these letters, all these letters, baby, they make words to explain. All these words come together, baby, to write a letter that I can't. All these letters, all these letters, all these letters, baby, they make words to explain. All these words turn into a letter. It's like a picture that I paint.
Dear mirror, you see it in my eyes, now I gotta say, you've been stuck inside too long, can you count the days? Guess it's time for cold showers. Been afraid to fight, not knowing your own power. Because you feel it when inflicting pain. You were meant to be a stone, more like light and rain. They took the kindness, weak and blindness, took advantage of it, let it pass and call it bonded. Acting like it don't occur to me. I just led them on as they bleeding their insecurities. Say they fucking love me and they fight for fact. As soon as I turn my back, there's a knife in that. Guess they shocked I finally fucking found the kid. Running circles, talking shit and call my silence bitch. It's like a scam, been placing the wrong pesos. Thought you was the fam, you breaking my heart, Fredo. Difference of core values, we both right and we wrong. Though they knew it all along, you'll be surprised when I'm gone. Just another simple case of push when I had to pull. You're a Taurus in a season of bulls, just to reaching for tools. When everything is sitting right in your hand, all you gotta do is get up and stand. Remember, stick with the plan. No more needing proof, you know we gon' make it. Especially now when I see you, I see no hatred. You know, when now you seeing it clear. That's exactly what you needed to hear. I love you. The true meaning of the heart is the house, and it's the only one that you can't live without.
All these letters, all these letters, all these letters, baby, they make words to explain. All these words come together, baby, to write a letter that I can't. All these letters, all these letters, all these letters, baby, they make words to explain. All these words turn into a letter. It's like a picture that I paint.
All my life was the same.
Everyone's looking for purpose, what to do with themselves, why are we here? What if there is no purpose? What if we're destined to find our own?
What's your feelings on the meaning of life? You know, why are we here? Why are we on this planet?
Honestly, I stopped asking the questions, man. I just go. Let it reciprocate back. Try to piece together whatever the world shows me.
Do I see a flash right here?
A flash of light through the wreckage. Caution, mirage, I evolve by the second. You gon' know by the crows in the part in the clouds. With the conch flow sparking out the garden of sound. No more than a soul just enclosed in skin. Hold the heart in the open so it knows the wind. And what cost looking lost, but the road is him. Alone ronin', carving stone with pen. Had to choose, I won't excuse, I ain't begging no pardon. At last was gotten the starless, dearly departed. Alas, the burdens of soul were barely discarded. Recaptured, half of the whole, enslaving the artist. Willingness to serve and pray for reciprocation. Balanced up the dose, they said it was imitation. Coming on too strong, they say it's manipulation. Knowing from the heart, I know I ain't gotta take it, I'm moving on.
Judge not, live life and let go.
You ain't gotta know what you're here for.
If it finds you, let it take control.
Most don't know what they're here for.
Everyone is unique, let it be shown.
Only you can know what you're here for.
Dive deep into the truth of yourself. Dive deep into the truth of yourself. Let's go. Blessed with visions, the next dimensions awaken me. More than potential, it's exponential awakening. The best adventures directly into the vacancy. Diving inside to discover density in the space between. Forever travel, the road is narrow, the less be free. Some call it the shadow, I say the self unseen. Hard work with great returns. The sage burns delusions from its being, it's deeper than sage we burn. A warrior, I learn to cherish it. Earn my merits in the spiritual world, we burn due to negligence. The trees dance, I'm in my MC stance. Thunder claps while we pin these chants, I'm here for it. It ain't that deep, but it's deeper than it's ever been. I see both sides, the Fifth Amendment is a testament. The silent undertones speak louder than any melody. Where do I end it, where does God begin? You can't measure me. Judge not, live life and let go.
You ain't gotta know what you're here for.
If it finds you, let it take control.
Most don't know what they're here for.
Everyone is unique, let it be shown.
Only you can know what you're here for.
Dive deep into the truth of yourself. Dive deep into the truth of yourself. Let's go. 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 And in the back one time, let's go. Let's go. And in the front one time, let's go. Let's left to right, let's turn. Let's go. Let's
What struck me about the film was the loneliness of the creative process and the lack of people around them when they were working on things, and whether it was his drinking or whatever it was, but that it was so lonely and it was just them and their material. And I just thought that was very interesting.
Girl, I ain't gotta say it's a fly love song, it's all love. It's a fly love song though. Fly love song. Yeah, take a trip with me. Yeah, yeah. My heart bleeds for you. I should've waited. Lost my chance to hold you when I lost my patience. I was pursuing you, but she was pursuing me. And I was lonely and broken, alone I couldn't be. We ran into each other at the cafe, walking through the door at the same time, but we just looked away. My girl was on my arm, you was with your friend. Peep the awkward situation I'm in. I took the table in the back and tried not to look your way, but my eyes drifted. I see you shine, girl, your mind's different. Interested in the deeper aspects of what life is. Perfect balance of the ratchet and righteous. Your style is old-fashioned, you're shy in a bold-fashioned psychedelic soul, I know you're magic. I never messaged you back, but you took a week to respond. And all it took was that week for another girl to creep in my arms. We lasted for a couple months, it wasn't meant to be. She was young and I was on a different frequency. You never lost my mind, even if you lost my words. And when you cross my mind, I'm never at a loss for words. You're thoughtful, the type that sends paragraph text, not the weak short messages I usually get. Now that I'm free, I hit your line, said I apologize. I never meant to ghost you, I'm just an honest guy. I thought you really weren't feeling me, but somebody was. She said I really was feeling you, I'm just hard to budge. And I move slow with dudes, even if I like them. We laughed and said it's all about timing. So then I asked if it's the right time for a second chance. She said, well, I wouldn't call him my boyfriend, but I definitely got a man I'm feeling pretty heavy and wouldn't want to disrespect. We could be cool from a distance, but now we can't connect. I said it's all love, I wish you nothing but luck, but I'll be hoping that he fucks it up. For real, you LOL, then I said oh well. Will we find the right time? Only time will tell. Now and then I see you here and there, but never with your man. Plus you be liking all the pictures on my Instagram. I'm not sweating you, I'm just not forgetting you. Should I send you this letter or let it be through? Yeah, I should probably let it go. If something changes, I just pray you're not too afraid to let me know. I mean, I won't be on the menu forever. I'm thinking we could get some dinner together. No pressure. No pressure. Couldn't find out it ain't even about timing. It's just really just about chemistry and what's meant to be. Just a fly, that's it.
You know, you can stop lying now, because it's over.
Yo, it's over, y'all must have underheard. Some will say it's a cycle or just another word. Throw us on a slow jam and we go berserk. I think it's overheard. Hey yo, it's overheard.
Hey yo, blessed and grateful would be your understatement. This shit ain't over until I'm under pavement. Might be underpaid, but I ain't over anxious. I'll work overtime and grind past the overrated. Over beats, I was under the influence. Under the weather, but overcast is my shit. Under construction, but over the blueprint. My life's a freestyle writ down into it is, yeah. I can never act like I'm over the underground. Have it under control, I'm over that hump for now. The ancestors watch over me while I'm under these clouds. Overall, I'm just thankful that love is now, yo. I don't undercut, I overdo it. Underrated quote, only way to get over is go through it. And understand the lessons life will show you. The book never ends, but all chapters need closure. Hey yo, I think it's...
Yo, it's over, y'all must have underheard. Some will say it's a cycle or just another word. Throw us on a slow jam and we go berserk. I think it's overheard. Hey yo, it's overheard. Overstated, but still it's undermined. Underestimated pace with divine in time. Keeping patient in patience, but this is so absurd. I think it's overheard. I say it's overheard. I fly over reach, but still I'm underwhelmed. Over this running and over dodging hell. Stone under the sky, floating over earth. Y'all still taking face value, what's under's what it's worth. At times I underhanded darts, they ain't that much to prove. I know you'll find over time, I see no substitute. I've underacted through the overthinking. Even though I feel the light, I still think I'm sinking. Underwriting over imagination. Is that place in the pavement or is it masturbation? Like I tried to gloss over, but now I understand. Do what's needed, it must be. That's what makes a man. And once I'm over that cycle, it's under nothing, boo. I'll keep my mind on the humble, but feel untouchable. And once I'm over that ego, I face the ugly truth. I'm just pissed cause it still ain't over and under you.
Over you. Wealthy mind, who the fuck said talk is cheap? Pause before I speak, I ain't giving out the sauce for free. The cost of fee to find your greatness. The flow's breathtaking like Charles Darwin in an Anunnaki spaceship. The oddball, the opposite ends. I stroll through the darkness and light. I'm like a walking contradiction. The fake shit makes me sick. Brain dead caveman observing a clock. You never understand what makes me tick. I overeat, gold is the code to keep. Your album, it reminds me of an old man's knees. The joints are weak, let the deacons speak. Dopamine sheets, earplugs, this is raw drugs. Smack you with a pack like skeet beats. Overdose, body bravado, acapellas a scalp, yeah. Dominant with the letters, I be the alpha. Bet, nothing to sweat, I'm bold and brazen. It ain't no debating, far as niceness goes, the flow's Canadian. Yeah, this is curry off for the pick. And you remind me of a mason, every bar is a brick. I snap like pictures, crap pipe fixtures, I'm that hype. Y'all rappers get slapped like bitches, sad sight. You penning paragraphs on a maxi pad. Stop it, go pop an Oxycontin or an acid tab. Cats rap like a used ass rag. Fuck you when you douchebag swag, I'm Van Damme, get your low tap. Hipsters wanna chill up in the mosque and shit. Went back home cause God don't give compliments. Acting shy but they be shiesty though. I'm like the nicest heavy soul. I'll chop your legs, the light and the low. What you excited for? Grilling off frauds like George Foreman. The warlord of the sword, force of the four horsemen. Cross kosher of course, rappers assault oceans. Mad at the raw dopeness, forfeit your hope, fortress shit is over. It's over. That's the last one, that's the last one. Over. That's it. Earplugz. That's a nail in the coffin to your ears. We are the plugs. This music was drugs. And also we putting earplugs in if you try to play that whack shit. Garbage motherfuckers.